My name is Ian Dickinson and I am the owner of the Guitar Workshop on Glasgow Street in Glasgow. I went to study instrument making and repair in Annesland College in Glasgow, and after 2 years studying that I went to work for a guitar manufacturer, and the next 7 years I spent setting up guitars, and then that started the process of opening the shop. We also do guitar tuition, which is separate from the workshop itself. For me, it's a great marketing tool. It gets the name out there, it gets people through the door, it gets young guitarists and people that are just starting out, it gets them into the shop to kind of know about the place. The folk scene brings a lot of work my way, which is great because they have high quality instruments, they get played a lot, they go through a lot, they are heavier players than some others, so they get a lot of abuse isn't the right word, they just get put through their paces. So these guys really look after their instruments, and they understand the importance of keeping it in tip-top shape. You know, there's 3 or 4 established repair shops. I think that I offer something different to these places. I'm more of a specialist shop, you know, I'm not a repair guy in a guitar shop. I don't sell instruments unless it's commissions for handmade instruments. So you come in, it's a workshop, it's an open workshop, you can see the work getting done, so that I think sets me apart from some of the other places around town. I like to think that we're not in competition with each other, we're all doing the same thing. There seems to be plenty of work to go around. In the first few months of the shop, I think a lot of people were coming here to try the new guy that's opened up, and a lot of them have come back, so I think that's a testament to the work that you do. I've got 3 levels of a queuing system, which is potentially going to keep me busy for the next 9 months. If you're buying a handmade guitar, you're talking to the person that's making it. You know, they're making it for you. It's entirely personal. You know, it's a bond between you and the customer. It's all about building a friendship and getting to know the person, and then, you know, it's a lot of money. They're putting a huge faith in you because they're paying a deposit for something that they can't touch, they can't look at, they can't smell it, they can't play it. So there's a big responsibility, and there's a big honour for somebody to do that. So you have to live up to the expectation and deliver on what you're promising as well. So this is the next guitar to get completed. So this is the first commission of the shop. We've got ebony fingerboard and an ebony faceplate with the my new logo on the headstock inlaid in mother of pearl. This is Indian rosewood back and sides with some rosewood binding. I like to kind of use the offcuts of the sides to make the rosettes. I'm quite into the kind of block wood rosettes at the moment, so most, if not all, the guitars will probably have this type of rosette, and it's an Engelmann spruce top. The thing I like about Engelmann spruce is it really develops over time, so it's almost like muscle memory in a person. You know, the guitar can develop along with the player, so the way the player plays the instrument and makes the top move, it'll almost kind of remember that, and it'll develop along with them, which is a really cool thing for a handmade guitar. I think every individual handmade guitar, if it's made by a luthier, is different from every other handmade guitar. The building processes are the same, you know, there's certain ways to do things. You all have your different techniques of getting to that point, but fundamentally the end point is the same. The way you carve the braces or the way you voice the top is going to end up creating the voice of the instrument. Guitars aren't cheap, you know. A high-end electric guitar can be, you know, £3,500–4,000. Often they come out of the factories with a big price tag. They still don't play nicely, they still got issues, and they still need to be maintained. So somebody like myself to keep it playing at its optimum and fix any small problems that crop up along the way is hugely important. If you're a professional, you know, it's the tools of your trade. You know, you spend good money on a good instrument to perform well, to be reliable, and I'm here to make sure it keeps playing well and it's always reliable. Year on year since we opened up, it's been busier and busier. So I think it's at a ceiling of the amount of work that can be done at the moment. So if it stays like this forevermore, great. If I get 6 commissions for guitars every year and 700 repairs a year, then I'll be very happy.